How many of you are open for change? Yes or yes? You know, the reason why I asked that is, guys, I'm going to show you today how much it's going to cost you not to be a part of this company. Do you understand that? You know, how many of you want more money, but you just don't seem to have enough? Like there's too much month left at the end of the money. How many of you can relate to that? Okay, well, WakeUpNow, this great company that I'm about to show you, is like Amazon.com, except you get paid. How many of you have a Costco membership? Maybe you have a gym membership, or you have a Sam's Club membership. Okay, think of WakeUpNow like the same thing. Inside of those memberships, there's products and services that are offered. I'm going to show those to you today that are absolutely life-changing. So inside of this membership or this subscription, you're going to save money on what you already buy. Okay, so you don't have to change anything. We're going to help you eliminate all your debt simply by using one tool. We're going to help you save thousands in taxes by having your own business. And last, we're going to teach you how to make more money. So if you're not interested in making more money, you can just turn off the video. Okay? So the first thing is I want to go over products that people actually need and want. That's the key. Not having to change where you buy, how you buy, or what you buy, right? So we put together digital solutions, apps and services for you, okay, to save you money on what you're already doing right now every day. And the first one is called One Finance. Okay, this software is absolutely incredible. Look at the average U.S. household credit card debt, over 15 grand. 40% of all Americans have $500 or less in savings. How many of you can relate to that? Okay, the average student loan debt, almost $30,000, folks. 30 grand, that's like becoming the new mortgage, okay, that you can't file bankruptcy on. So One Finance is absolutely phenomenal. Creating budgets to eliminate all of your debt, okay? That's the difference between, say, a Quicken, a Microsoft Money, or Mint.com, is this is going to actually help you to eliminate your debt. Tracking spending in real time with automated email alerts that come right to your phone and email. You've got bank level data security so that your information is secure, the same as if you were to log into Wells Fargo or Chase Bank or Zions Bank or something like that, okay? And you've got a mobile app for tracking on the go so you can check it all the time, and you also get training from financial experts at the same time. Now look at this chart. You look at the average American family at the top, $248,000 of debt. That's their house, that's their cars, their credit cards. If they owe, you know, Cousin Cornbread money or Uncle Butch, okay? You look at the bottom chart, look at my chart. There is no chart. See, no chart equals no debt, which equals freedom. Peace of mind. People say money doesn't make you happy. Well, poverty won't either. If you want to be happy and peaceful, you've got to get yourself out of debt, folks, and you can do that using One Finance. The second one that we created, along with Sandy Botkin, is TaxBot. Now, TaxBot is absolutely incredible. This is to track all eligible expenses. If I can convince you guys of anything today, it would be to be a business owner. Why? Because 96% of the people that can't retire, one of the major reasons is because they pay too much in taxes over time. Okay, would you agree with that? Absolutely. World-class mobile app, so simple to use, taking pictures of receipts and track mileage with GPS, IRS compliant, and includes training from industry expert Sandy Botkin, who is a former IRS trainer. Okay, so you've got literally the best that has put this program together. Now, this just kind of gives you a couple screenshots to show you how simple it is. Look, it has 2 buttons. It has Google Maps right on there to track everywhere you go. 56 cents a mile deduction. How many of you would like 56 cents a mile deduction everywhere you go? We can show you how to do that, write them off as business expenses, entertainment and everything, okay? Now, along with that, we created One Local. Now, One Local is awesome, okay? Discounts at local stores, over 300,000 locations, new spots added every month, and available online or mobile apps. So say that you go somewhere, I don't care if it's to a restaurant, if you're going to get a haircut, if you want to golf, if you want to get an oil change, you can see you can just pull up the app and get the discount right there, okay? With One Local. Again, 300,000 locations right there in your local town. You can get access to this through your WakeUpNow membership. Then we created One MD. Folks, this is amazing. Look at this. 24/7 access to U.S. board-certified doctors. How many of you are tired of having to go sit in those disease-infested chairs for an hour and a half to finally get in there when you had showed up on time and they finally take you in, but yet if you're 5 minutes late, they charge you a fee, right? Well, you don't have to do that with 1MD, okay? They have consultations via phone and video chat, so that literally you can be diagnosed right there from your house. access from anywhere in the world, no cost for consultations, so no copays, and prescriptions filled locally at the pharmacy of your choice. Okay, we've used this already several times, folks. 1MD is awesome. Unless you have a bone that's coming out of your skin, almost every single thing that you need for medical, you can get with 1MD. And it doesn't matter if you have insurance or no insurance. Vacation Club. How many of you like to travel, but you don't have the time or money? Well, we have a solution for you. Okay, you've got access to agent-only inventory, condos, cruises, and hotels. Guaranteed lowest online pricing. Over 2.5 million condos and timeshares available without having to buy a timeshare. Okay, and then you have your personal travel concierge where you can just call them and say, hey, look, put together the best deal for me, and they'll put it together for you. So this gives you a way, folks, to be able to travel at 4 to 5 star hotels for wholesale prices. Okay, a lot of people think that in order to live a better life, you have to pay a higher price. No, this is a better life for a lower price through the Wake Up Now Vacation Club. Also, guys, we got one legal and tax. So everything from a full family legal plan and tax preparation and advice. How many of you have had trouble in the past, or even maybe right now, and you needed some legal advice? You get that inside of your membership. How many of you would like to have a professional accountant work with you to help you maximize the deductions available to you? Well, you get that inside of your membership with Wake Up Now. Okay. Also, we have OneSpeak. Unlike so many of those companies out there that provide one language for $300, you get 80 languages through OneSpeak. 80. Okay. OneProtect, $25,000 for ID theft protection and PC and Mac cleanup. So they'll basically take care of your computer without paying $250 to the Geek Squad. One personal assistant. This is like having a live secretary. So it doesn't matter if you need to call them to have them do reservations, if you need directions somewhere. This is a live secretary 24/7 that you can talk to and get the help that you need. Wake Up Now Select Products. These are products that we've created specifically for you and the public to use. The first part in the select products that everybody loves is Thunder. Okay? How many of you like energy drinks? Okay, this is a healthy energy drink. When I say healthy, healthier. Okay? There's really, what I've seen, no 100% healthy energy drink out there. But I will show you some that are very, very healthy for you overall. 10 calories, no sugar, natural caffeine, antioxidants, and it's powered by aronia berries. So you can either get Thunder or you can get Thunderbolt at the same time. Okay? And then we have Awaken. All right? So under the Awaken line, this is where you're going to get even healthier energy. Okay? These are tear and pour portable sticks with natural energy burst in a 0-calorie drink. Okay? They're packed with superfruits. They're antioxidant rich nutritional supplements. Okay? So they'd have Tropical Burst, Citrus Rush, and Thunder Sticks. So if you want something that you can just easily pack with you, these are great to get as well. Also, what we have, folks, is the Awaken Arabica Black. This is with Ganoderma. Okay, so if you're a coffee drinker out there, we've got the Awaken. This is literally instant coffee. Okay, that you can just pour. Again, easy to pack with you. Then we have the OneFit line. How many of you are health nuts out there? Okay, well, we've got an entire line of everything from detox to metabolize to boost to the weight loss protein. We have the phone app that goes with it as well. So if you want to lose weight even faster, if you just want to be fit, it doesn't matter what you want to do. Our program will actually cater to whatever your needs are. The great thing about the OneFit line is these are products that have a patent on the delivery system. Not a patent pending, but a patent. Okay, these have clinical studies, not just claims. So you can't say, well, you know, my foot was black and it turned white. Okay, these actually have clinical studies to actually back up what these products can actually do. They're all natural products, you know, lactose-free, gluten-free, and things like that. Free workout programs and a phone app that is included for free along with your OneFit program. Then we also have the One Deal Stream. Okay, this is going to give you access to basically deep discounts on name brand products, and new deals are every day for Wake Up Now customers, and only you can get access to those, although you can share those with others and get paid at the same time. Other perks that you get inside of this membership is cashback shopping at thousands of online stores, 5,800. How many of you like Walmart? Maybe you like Best Buy. Maybe you like Target. Well, we've got those stores where you can save money by going through Wake Up Now and purchasing through them. Now we also have the grocery coupons where you can get a discount every single time that you go grocery shopping. Guys, what I want you to understand about this is, see, what we're trying to do is we're trying to give you enough money to stretch all the way to the end of the month and past that, to basically put more money in your pocket without having to change what you're currently doing. That's the power of what we're doing here at Wake Up Now. Now, if there's anyone out there who has an AT&T membership, we do give corporate discount up to 22% off of your monthly bill, and it can be for existing customers and new customers as well. You also get the Enterprise and National and Hertz executive status and gold service. Okay, so if you have to use rental cars, okay, that's just another perk that you get that's going to give you 15 to 20% discount on your rental cars. Also, Wake Up Now free, so you get free deals every single day, which helps to justify the cost of your membership as well. And then another thing is there's two ways, guys, that you can get involved. The first is you can become a customer for free. It does not cost anything to sign up and get a membership or subscription with Wake Up Now. All you have is just a monthly. So for example, almost everything I've gone over in this presentation, you can get inside that One Life package for $124.95 a month in the One Life package. Okay? You can also buy the Explore pack, which is $149.95, which will give you access to everything. There's no contract, and it's month to month. You can choose which you'd like to get started with. Now, guys, we're talking about $4 a day. $4 a day to have your own business. You remember I was telling you before with TaxBot the power of having your own business, being 100% tax deductible, and you can save more than you spend. So let me ask you guys a question. If you were to give me $100 and I were to give you $300 in return every month, how many months would you pay that $100? You would keep paying it, right? Well, that's what Wake Up Now is. Okay? If you simply use what we have, I'm telling you that you will save more money than you spend on a monthly basis because of what we have, even if you just use One Finance all by itself. Okay? Again, we are helping you to find money within your money without having to change what you're currently doing. Now, how many of you are on because you want to find more ways to make money? You can become an independent business owner. So this is how you get paid. It's very, very simple. The first goal is you want to become a Director 3. In order to be a Director 3, you need 360 volume, and you get a $100 commission. So this is the easiest way to get volume. Volume is created not by signing people up. You don't make any money signing people up. Volumes are created when products or packages are sold, like the One Life package. Okay, so 90 personal volume, and once you have 360 total with your 90, you get a $100 commission. You can get that every single month. You'd be a Director 3. The second goal is to become a Founder 3 and become in the 600 Club, a part of that. 1,170 volume up to 7,500 volume. So basically, as more packages and products are sold, more of those memberships, again, think of this like Amazon, okay? You're going to get a $600 to $1,000 commission based upon the volume that you have on your team. Guys, this is life-changing. You know, in other companies, to make $600 a month, you would need over 10,000 volume. Over 10,000. And that's why I like the pay plan with Wake Up Now, is because I label it as fair. It's fair because it spreads more money to more people. Now, the Founder 4 bonus starts to become life-changing because this starts to replace incomes all over the world. Okay, we're talking about 10,000 volume. You're talking about $2,500 a month as a Founder 4. Now, guys, in most companies, you would need over 50,000 volume to make that kind of money. On top of that, you get the luxury travel bonus. How many of you like to travel every single month paid for by Wake Up Now? $250, you know what that can get you? That can get you a 7-day stay in a very nice condo. You know why I know that? Because my wife and I have done it. We've got 5 children. Okay? Every single month. Now, the awesome thing about Founder 5 is not only do you get those vacation dollars, but you also have the lifestyle bonus. So you get the car bonus, the student loan bonus, the school bonus, and the mortgage bonus. So for example, let's say your house payment is $1,200 and you're going to get an extra $300 to $500 on the bonus. How many of you would like to have a house payment that was less, a car payment that was less, or pay off a car? Guys, nobody does this in the industry. This is the power of Wake Up Now, is we are all about helping you to live a better life, and the way that you're going to do that is to live the one life. So Founder 5, that's 20,000 volume. You're going to make $4,000 on the bonus, $1,000 on the leadership override. That's up to $1,000, and then the lifestyle bonus is $500. Again, you can apply that toward vacation, or if you want it to go toward, mortgage, car, student loan, car loan. Okay, Founder 6, you're talking about $72,000 a year just on the bonus, plus the leadership override, and the lifestyle bonus being $750. Okay, Founder 7, $80,000 volume, $10,000 bonus. You're talking about $14,000, $15,000 a month as a Founder 7. Guys, in a previous company I was in, to make that kind of money, you needed over 230,000 volume. 230,000 volume to make the same money that you make as a member of Wake Up Now. You guys will see the power of this as you take the time and you apply it, and you're able to get that benefit. Now we have executive ranks for those that may want to make $19,000 a month or up to $114,000 a month or more. There is no max. There's no max limit on how much you can make in Wake Up Now. All the way from executive to global executive. We have people at every one of these ranks. Guys, this is a monthly income. See, I believe that you can turn a annual income into a monthly income. The only thing that will hold you back is a mindset that you can't do it. We have people doing this, but it's all about getting people to that 600 club, which is that Founder 3 bonus. And the more you can help people get there, the more that you can get to these other ranks. When you help people to get what they want, in return, by default, you can get what you want. Now, none of these things matter if you have a management team that doesn't have integrity. When you look at Jason Elrod and Phil Pullitz, the president and CEO of Wake Up Now, these guys have decades of business experience. They've written books. Okay, they have experience of building companies valued over $1 billion. In fact, Phil Pullitz doing even $7 billion. The chairman of 2 New York Stock Exchange companies. Okay, guys, we've got a powerful, powerful management team that is running the ship at Wake Up Now. Been in business over 5 years, have 9 offices and 300 employees, multiple countries, and also is a public company. So when people are like, well, is this real? Is the company real? Well, there's a picture of the corporate office, okay? And it's a public company at the same time. So the question is, why Wake Up Now? Most people's favorite radio station is WIIFM, which what's in it for me, right? Well, the first thing is because Wake Up Now caters to the masses. See, we're in the spending industry. There is no industry in the world that is bigger than the spending industry. Okay, we have products that have real value that people want. Would you agree that what I've just showed you, that there's value? Everything from finance to TaxBot to the vacation club, the marketplace, everything. Would you agree? Okay. $4 a day for the One Life package, $5 a day for the Explorer package. Guys, a lot of people spend more than that on their coffee every day, their fast food that they eat at work every day, their cell phone bill, the cost of their cell phone bill every day. If they don't have their own business, if you want to get ahead, you've got to have your own business. Like Amazon.com, except you get paid. It's going to cost you more not to be involved. Remember what I said at the beginning? I'm going to show you how much it will cost you not to be involved. Guys, you should save hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month without even taking a dollar from the compensation plan. Do you know why I know that? Because I've done it. I've saved over $250,000 in Wake Up Now, and in the time I've been here in 4.5 years, put in $5,000 bucks. $5,000. Okay, so I'm ahead by $245,000 as a member of Wake Up Now. You've got to do the same thing, guys. You've got to be willing to take risk in your life. I mean, we're talking about $4 a day, 100% taxable. Save more money than you spend on a monthly basis. Unless you want to actually get ahead, guys, you've got to take risk. If you don't take risk, you will never grow. So, folks, you got to make sure and get back in contact with the person who invited you here. You're either number 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, I love it. Sign me up. They'll get you the replicated site, and you can sign up right on the site. Number 2, I like what I see, but I just got more questions. All right, not a problem. We'll go ahead and get those answered. Number 3, see you later. You're just not interested. No problem. We'll part ways. We're friends. We'll see you at the family reunion, right? So, guys, make sure and get back in contact with the person who invited you here. I can promise you and tell you from my 4.5 years of being with this company that Wake Up Now is worthy of your time. All we are trying to do is save people money, help them eliminate all of their debt, save on their taxes, and to make more money, period. So, guys, get back in contact with the person who invited you here. As always, we'll see you at the top. Thanks, everyone.